Alright, what the heck. Let's do one more of these before hopping back over to The Sims. Alright, where we left off, we had just failed to take Zaratoga, which kind of stinks, I guess, but, yeah, you can't win everything, I guess, so you come down here, because I want you to explore. And you... come over to here. Since ironclads aren't going to be much use for anything in just a few years, I think it would be helpful for them merely to just be what am I trying to say? To be lookouts or monitors for actions of our opponents. Right, I want you to build a settler because there's still plenty of land over here. And I want to tell you how stupid I was. I accidentally sent 2 infantry to settle this land. Isn't that dumb? Yes, remember when the settler was all by himself and I'm like, oh no, what happened to the infantry? Well, I sent 2 of them there, so yeah, it's not really the smartest thing I've done all day. Probably not the dumbest either. But I also want to point out, many of you were saying I didn't name a city after Laura. Here it is. It's up here. It's a little bit away from all the other cities I've named after people, but it's there. It's a little bit disconnected right now, but all these others are as well. Speaking of connecting things, it's time to build a road there. So, alright, one of you wait here. One of you... oh boy. Yeah, one of you come over here. We'll rebuild that city where the Spanish had had for a while. I really like this song. Not that you can hear it too well over the roar of my mighty ironclads. My mighty obsolete ironclads. I still have some infantry and cavalry going across land to fight the Spanish who are no longer there. Oh, I remember I was saying I was going to cancel our treaty, wasn't I? Or wait, I already did that. So, that's good. I'll wait until the next turn and then I'll make peace with the Spanish. Alright, you come over here. We'll make sort of like a net of obsolete units. Oh, look at those Ottomans. They have a spearman guarding that city. Can you say our next target? I want to know what you think about that. Anyway, French. Not sure if we're going to get that spot, because the English and the Chinese have settlers roaming around in that region. But at least all these other boats are going away. All these foreign troops are leaving the area because they're off to fight the Spanish elsewhere. Alright. Let's learn flight. Now, flight is extremely important in the colonization. I thought I set that somewhere. Oh well. Like I was saying, flight is very important for the colonization map. And you know why? Because our empire is focused on 3 different land masses. And if we want to conduct a war on one of them, and if we have airports, we can simply fly troops over instantly to a single landmass to stage a campaign, and that will make you immensely powerful on every continent. It's like having all your empire on a single continent. Alright. You build an infantry. Yeah, why not? Build an infantry. This city's growing pretty large for being kind of stuck. Well, it has 2 sources of cattle. And that's probably why it's growing so much. Alright. See, there's some Spanish cities over here. One more up here. Another over here. So I think there's 4 more, not including this. So I could go after them. But you know what? I don't feel like it. There's really no need to have those cities so far away from everything. Alright. And you know what? I could have them give me a city just for free. Not more than 1 though. So I want to figure out which one I want. Alright. Alright, look at my options. Alright, I think of all the options I have, I want Validroid. Validroid, whatever. So, give me a map for good measure. You probably can't give me any money, can you now? That's alright. Ready. And the war is over. The city is mine. And everybody is happy. Except the Spanish. But they don't count. So you come over here to guard this city. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now in an era of peace. It's a wonderful thing. We might not have captured this city, but if that's the only thing that we didn't do, I really can't complain, because look at all this that we got here. Alright, well, I'm signing off now, so I'll see you all next time.